previously in the anime, we saw that the Demon Kingdom had launched a very deadly attack on humankind, and desperate to save their kin, humanity chose to launch an assassination attempt to end the war, for which Kyle and his friends were chosen. But just to reach the Demon King, Kyle lost each and every one of his friends, yet he managed to kill the Demon King in the end. Then suddenly the crystal in the center of the room started to glow, and worried that it might explode. Kyle somehow went there and grabbed it, and the second thing he knew was that he was returned back in the past when all his family, friends and lovers were alive. Later he found from his mother that the crystal he had is a dragon's heart. So he chose to keep it a secret and become strong, this time using the future knowledge to prevent his close ones from dying. For that, Kyle was training hard to get stronger and fast. He recreated an image of that Demon King, so that he trained more efficiently. Since only 3 years remained from the demon invasion, fortunately, his magic had leveled up, which was good news, but it was still insufficient to survive in a real battle against the Demon King. Others watched him from a distance, and Layla, Theron's mother and Kyle's teacher, came. She too saw Kyle was training hard, and Theron said he's acting completely different from yesterday. Layla thinks there's only one reason for a man to have such change, and that would be a woman. Lise got fired hearing that, so she came out of hiding to ask the cheater who the girl is. That's a good show now. So to apologize for outbursts, Lise made a good meal. Then Kyle asked Layla how to make even multiple nations hear his opinion. Layla said they have to become either a priest or a hero to gain that kind of influence. Priest aside, the hero is a suitable option that could even sway the kings of various nations, so Kyle decided to become one. Then, Kyle started to study to have an advantage on different things, but Theron knew becoming a hero was not going to be that easy. Which is why Kyle was reading all this book, but he still wants to know what is required to become a hero, and Theron said power. That's essential, but there should be something else too. So Kyle first decided to get money because heroes never accept rewards, then comes connection and luck, and if there's still something left, Kyle wants that anyhow to become a hero, even if it means using underhanded thing. That's why he asked Theron to trust him on this one. After getting money, Kyle wished to meet her again, and the next day he told his plan to Layla. She was supportive and asked to take her useless son as well. Kyle was planning to use him as a pawn and Layla was happy Theron got some use. But then Kyle wasn't planning on taking Lise along. Kyle said that her dead mother would never have liked her getting into such dangerous things. Still, Lise tried to persuade Kyle, but he kissed her to make it clear that her life is important, so she should wait for him, and promises that he will return back to her. Then after a good talk they went to the market for shopping. But there they saw a beautiful elf and Kyle got shocked to see her in this place. She was his lover and she had told Kyle her true name. So hearing that, Xyz got angry because true names are important. So Kyle used her true name to make her fall asleep before she makes a scene. But just a while ago he kissed Lise and now her, so she was quite upset, and later, Urza knew she had never told anyone her true name. But Kyle can't say that 4 years from now they'll fall in love and she herself will tell him that. But in any case, to assure her that he means no harm, Kyle offered to make a contract that he won't use or tell anyone her true name to make her do anything evil. Usually it's made in front of elementals and deities, and the one who violates the contract dies, so Urza calmed down hearing it, but contracts are only made in full moon night and it's weeks away. But Kyle was planning to leave in just 2 days. So Urza had no choice but to join him. Kyle's mother was in tears but his father was supportive, so after saying goodbye Kyle leaves. Lise also joined since Urza came in, and Theron was over the moon seeing a beautiful lady joining them. Urza tried to make it clear she's not a part of this party, but Kyle and others welcomed her warmly. Then, Kyle told them he's planning to go to Sunguard Mountain because according to legends there's heavy treasure buried in the labyrinth there. He even got a map of that place, and Theron and Lise thought the guy got duped because of his greed, but Urza saw the map is made from authentic material that no one can get, plus the details on it seem far too real to be fake. And hearing her, Theron instantly changed tune, but it will take time to clean out the labyrinth and reach to the treasure vault. But Kyle had a shortcut in mind. He decided to dig his way into the vault from the back, because that labyrinth is dangerous. But Theron got confused on how Kyle knew so much, so Kyle tried to change the topic to him becoming a hero and making something up. Urza was acting as their boss and nagged them to move their hands and dig rather than talk. She told Kyle to use detect magic to confirm the treasure vault direction. She was a strict lady, and after a full day of labor, They got to enjoy delicious food Lise made. Lise even caught a bear, more so with her bare hands, and then, Urza created a huge hot springs to relax. She had a water spyrite and Lise thought that was more useful than her. But Urza thinks otherwise. Anyways, Urza guessed that Lise had become something strong only for Kyle, and Lise told her she doesn't have to worry, Kyle won't use her true name to make her do anything. She knows Kyle is hiding something but she wants to let him open up himself. But there Lise saw a heart shape on Urza's butt, which made Theron go nuts to sneak a peek. After that the work started again and Urza came to ask Kyle about his intention for becoming a hero. Theron and Lise are his friends so they won't pry, but she isn't, and he's using those rings to increase his weight to train hard. Which shows Kyle is too serious on becoming a hero. Kyle can't seem to speak up about it, and there he finally reached the chamber. The whole room was filled with gold and diamonds that Theron got dumb. That's why Kyle told these two to at least stay sane or else they will become stupid like Theron there. Kyle blessed Theron because his sacrifice saved his two girlfriends' purity, but Kyle had another goal aside from money. And it was this sword that could take on human form. And right there our episode 2 ends for today, so stay tuned to watch the next episode, and for that subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. Till then take care.